This month's TLC Tech Tip offers 3 ways to connect via online videos. So the first, and this may seem obvious, but look at the camera. And this is much easier when you're having a live meeting. And of course, you don't have to look at it the entire time. If somebody comes into the room where you need to pull something from the side really quickly, you do not have to stare at the camera the entire time. But especially when you're in smaller meetings where you're looking one-on-one at one another, or even if you're delivering asynchronous video that you will be loading into your Canvas course for the students to watch at a later date, something that you've pre-recorded, you definitely want to make sure that when you're on screen, you are looking at the students and it feels like they're interacting with you. So, a couple ways to achieve this look is to put your notes directly under the camera. This means that when you're reading your notes, it looks like you're looking at the camera, and this then saves time and you don't have to remember to keep looking up. Another idea is to pop out all of your windows. This is especially good for a Zoom meeting, but even when you're recording or meeting, having everything all in one screen can really help, because then you're not looking at another screen or spending time trying to find and open another window. And finally, definitely consider using Zoom or a mirror, especially when you're recording when no other people are present. So if you're, again, pre-recording a video, put a mirror up behind your camera or open Zoom, even if you're not going to be using Zoom, so that you can see your own face. Studies show that you smile more, you have more effective humanized interactions and movements when you're looking at another human, even if it's yourself. 2. Use pauses. Now, pauses aren't particularly a technological innovation, right? So pauses are a time-honored tradition in live classes, but they work really well in the online environment as well. So giving that time for your students to ask questions, to think and process is really important, especially as you move online. So again, if you're delivering that asynchronous video that you've pre-recorded, incorporate some pauses in there. Let the students catch up and have them think about whether or not they have any questions. Because even if they're watching it at twice the speed, it doesn't mean that they're actually processing it and pausing perhaps when they should. And finally, find some chances to show that you are human. So make those light connections. You can do that by dedicating time to informal talk. And again, this is easy if you're running synchronous classes. You can dedicate time at the beginning or the end of class, or let it run over a little, so that students can see you and interact with you outside of the classroom space. Another idea as well is to add that into your actual recorded videos. Have a fun picture at the end of your video. Again, it gives students that time to pause in between going off to their next class or watching the next video or interacting with a discussion board or an assignment on Canvas. Give them that space to be human. And then, of course, remind them that you are human too. This does not need to be distracting. It does not need to be elaborate. If your operating system is able to run the Zoom green screen feature, you can put up a personally significant picture each time. You can change the items on your bookshelf or on your desk. These small yet not distracting clues are a great way to remind your students that you are accessible, that you are a human, that you are going through this online transition with them.